This is Cheryl. She's a 53-year-old woman living in the Bay Area. In 2004, she went to the doctor feeling sick. The doctor gave her some medicine and said to go to the hospital if her condition didn't improve. When things got worse, Cheryl had trouble getting to the hospital without a car, and it wasn't until her doctor revealed her symptoms pointed to cancer that she was able to convince some family members to make the trip. Diagnosed with ovarian cancer, Cheryl was forced to make regular trips to Stanford Medical Center for life-saving treatment, an enormous burden for her and her family. Cheryl is homeless, and like many of the individuals that Doctors Medical Centers serve, her only health insurance comes in the form of Medicaid. According to Eric Zell, chairman of the West Contra Costa Healthcare District, 90% of Doctor Medical Centers clients are either uninsured or covered through public programs, which feature lower reimbursement rates, which strains centers that take on a disproportionate share of these populations. What's more, many of these individuals, like Cheryl, lack the means to access needed care. So then, how do we begin to imagine a solution for strained safety net hospitals like Doctors Medical Center that is both financially viable and continues to serve these vulnerable communities? If Doctors Medical Center is closed, people like Cheryl who are in need of life-saving services will be required to travel long distances without means of transportation, putting their lives in danger. Cheryl was able to get to Stanford Medical Center for treatment, but so many members of the Contra Costa community do not have the same capability, discouraging them from seeking care until it's too late. The importance of Doctors Medical Center in the community is clear, so what can we do in order to keep it open? We propose 3 potential solutions. Number 1, contracting with neighboring hospitals. If Doctors Medical Centers closes, local hospitals will bear the burden. According to the Contra Costa Emergency Medical Services Agency, Kaiser emergency room wait times will reach 10 to 12 hours, see a 102% increase in patients, and the area will lose one of its only stroke and burn center units. Kaiser does not have the space or the infrastructure to absorb such a sudden influx of patients and will be in danger of a functional collapse due to emergency room saturation. It is in the best interest of neighboring medical centers, like Kaiser, to partner with Doctors Medical Center and support it in its effort to provide critical services and emergency room care to the West Contra Costa community. Number 2, network with local clinics to diversify the payer mix and shift point of care. Currently, Doctors Medical Center does not have strong relationships and systems of coordination with surrounding clinics and medical centers. Patients who go to the clinic and need more specialized care end up in DMC's ER rather than being directly referred to a specialist, introducing a costly triage and transfer process. Gail McLaughlin, a Richmond Council member, believes that smaller clinics in the area are unequipped to fill the gaps that the closing of the Doctors Medical Center would create and emphasizes that they need to work together instead. Coordinating with these clinics through a direct referral program rather than directing patients to the ER would reduce costs that Doctors Medical Center sees through the emergency room and could increase the amount of patients coming in with private insurance. Setting up stronger, wider coordination networks both inside and outside the community would diversify the payer mix and help subsidize the burden of uncompensated care currently being shouldered by DMC. Number 3, decrease emergency room services and increase preventative services. Shifting focus to preventative care will decrease reliance on expensive ER services and reduce the incidence of readmittance. Studies have shown that the implementation of health coaching programs that identify high-risk patients and support them through navigating their health and the care system increases the uses of preventative services and decreases hospital costs. But establishing a new program will require significant funding and take time to generate visible change. Through our investigation, we recognize that Doctors Medical Centers' relationships with surrounding providers are particularly weak, inhibiting its ability to thrive. To arrive at the final recommendation, we then asked ourselves, how might we improve Doctor Medical Centers' relationships with neighboring healthcare providers in order to continue providing needed services to the community? A successful solution is cost-effective, leverages existing strengths, and aligns with Doctor Medical Center's role as a provider for a largely vulnerable population. While a proposed solution may hinge on the response of other market stakeholders, it has a large cost-saving potential, requiring no additional facilities or services in the short term, and offers high-quality, sustainable care for the community. We recommend the immediate implementation of contracts with neighboring hospitals, such as Kaiser, and the formation of a wide referral network with clinics that will reduce emergency room expenses and diversify DMC's payer pool. For the future, we believe that it will be beneficial to establish a health coaching program to increase the use of preventative care amongst hospital patients, thus creating a more financially and logistically sustainable system.